Good morning. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. This is part two. It has a different title because I'm picking up where I left off. Today is Friday. Somebody is not in a mental imprisonment about telling you about your stolen inheritance, stocks, and bonds. Because these people, no spell work they send toward you is going to unalive you. They're no longer able to block you. Something's coming out in the news right now, and you have a past life relationship. Participate because they're blackmailed mortgage. They're blackmailed by their car note. They're blackmailed by things, their children's private school. That's why it's best that unless you come from a family wherein you already have secure generational wealth or a family home, that you make sure that the first bit of money you make in life out there in the world, even a small house, even if it's a very cheap, inexpensive house, that you own something outright first, that you obtain your first property and pay it off quickly or buy it out cash or whatever you have to do to make sure that you own something with a solid foundation. You own a vehicle. And once you have those things, then go out and get a mortgage and get the big house. Then go out and get everything else. But unless you come from generational wealth, where you already have homes and other things, make sure that the first home you get is one that you can own outright quickly, not over a 30-year mortgage, even if it's a little cheap home, because then you can rent it out and then get the big house and then get the big mortgage. You understand? Make sure you have a vehicle or two paid off, parked in that house that you own outright. You understand when you first starting out. Don't start out if you don't have generational wealth and you don't come from a wealthy family. Do not start out. Do not start out getting the largest mortgage you can. No, that's nonsense. If you don't come from generational wealth, the first thing that you want to do is get out there and make sure you own some land or a house outright cash. You understand? That way, nobody can blackmail you. Nobody can blackmail you with your mortgage. The worst case scenario, well, I know you got this good federal government job, and I know you got your kids in college, and you still paying on that mortgage. You like to drive that nice you got, and you still got to make payments on that, or you're leasing this vehicle. If you are a righteous person and you want to stand your ground and you're worried about your stability, if you first, when you start out and get your first high paying job, don't come from generational wealth, went and made sure that you solidified a strong foundation for you and your family, land or a house that you own outright or several or whatever, and vehicles, even if you have a big mortgage, even if you have vehicles you're leasing and stuff. Oh, sweetheart, you think I'm just because I attained some nice things and shiny objects that you control me like slave and you're going to force me to participate in something I don't want to be a part of because it's against my belief? No, no, I'm going to keep working. I'm not going to participate. And if you fire me, you're going to get a lawsuit. And it's okay. I'm not worried about my next mortgage payment. I can put this house on the market for sale. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just sell the house. I'll go ahead and give up this car because I still have my home that I own. I turned it into a rental property. I still have, other vehicles. I can still get around. I still have a foundation. You understand? Don't let your house and your home be the tool that they can black you with. You understand? Because oftentimes here in Babylon, and I'm going to call America, North America is the beast, Europe too. It is the beast. It is Babylon. The way that that beast keeps you control of you and can blackmail you is through debt. You understand? And if you don't make wise decisions with your money to build a strong foundation whereby everything is not off of credit and payments. They can threaten and blackmail you. Do you want to suddenly go from a $3,000 mortgage or a $2,000 mortgage to nothing? You like having a $2,500, $3,000 mortgage and leasing that nice car, that BMW, don't you? You like that lifestyle, and you were not. You didn't prepare and make sure that you had a solid foundation before you jumped out to the world to be flashy. So you're going to lose everything and go to renting an apartment now. You understand? Don't allow this system of Babylon to blackmail you by debt, by payments. Make sure you make wise decisions, especially if you're younger with your money. Don't jump out there if your family did not leave you generational wealth and make your first home some big, gigantic mortgage or whatever. Make sure you get a strong foundation, maybe a smaller property, maybe a fixer-upper. Maybe it needs work, but it's still livable. Okay? Because that's something you can pay off real fast and own outright and always hold on to as your foundation. Then go get a big ass mortgage and live it up if you want to. Okay? So whoever this person is, Ten of Pentacles reverse, they might have lost something, but they might be burdened, and they might be, this might be a woman or a man, an older person. This may be an older person that might be aware of everything with regard to your stocks and bond inheritance that they were trying to help them to steal, and they want to come towards you to bring you clarity about it. Okay, well, as long as it's about your money, because what the high priestess say, you better not, nobody better not communicate with the high priestess unless it's about our money. Unless it is about our inheritance, stolen money, online hacking. Unless it's about that, the high priestess is not entertaining any conversation at all whatsoever with anybody unless it's directly connecting her to her money, her stolen inheritance, and her stolen online money. If it's not about that, you may not run your mouth or breathe your hot breath on a high priestess or in her face about anything except money. No one can talk about a relationship, dating, sex, the past, apology. No, the high priestess don't want to hear nothing, Patrice Gadeen, unless it got to do with money. I'm about to do the prayer. If it don't got to do with money, the high priestess do not want to talk about it. So somebody is in the energy of coming towards you, but we'll see, because these people, because they said we all got free will. It's the energy right now, but we all have free will, so we'll see. What is this Neuralink brain chip not producing the results or functioning in you the way that he desires? We know who he is. Yeah, somebody's been cut off. What, from the camera or from just the chip? Yeah, somebody's pulling their energy back. Somebody's pulling their energy back from somebody, from a group. This might be a group that wanted to study your DNA, and they might have had someone inject you with some kind of Neuralink technology at some point, and they might have wanted to be able to regulate, like, these people follow your liver, your stomach, your heart, your organs. Do you know how much information and intel these people follow about you biologically, your body temperature, when you get sexually aroused, your thoughts? Do you know how much they do with this Neuralink technology when they put it inside your body? These people are able to monitor your menstrual cycles. If you're a man, they know exactly what arouses you. They pay attention. These people have taken surveillance to a whole next level. They've taken surveillance to a whole next level where they can literally know every single intimate detail about you inside and out. But the Neuralink chip inside of your body is not functioning or working the way they want it to. So they're not getting the information they want, and they're also unable to create the reactions and the actions that they want out of you by working with that computer chip. You understand? Whatever they want, whatever effect they want that Neuralink to have on you and your body and your thinking, and how they want to influence your thoughts and influence you to do what they want you to do, that shit is not working in your body at all. It's not working in your body at all whatsoever. Right? Because you slay with your tongue, which is the sword of the spirit. That Neuralink chip, it binds to your chakras. Where are your chakras at? Are they on your physical body? No. Your chakras are in your ethereal body. You understand? So if your chakras are in your ethereal body, which is connected to your physical body. And the sword of the spirit is your tongue, and the words that you use, you speak to the spirit. That means that you can dissipate. That means that you can cause to dissolve any man-made technology that binds to your spiritual body with your words, which is the sword of the spirit. Do you understand? You can absolutely speak to any type of AI, artificial intelligence, protein, or plasma bound to your chakras, your nervous system, or your cellular DNA. And you can command it not to work. You can command that it dissolve in the heat of your Kundalini violet